On the 7th of February, you might have noticed in the Cambridge Independent the story of more than 1,700 people having signed a petition demanding that the council scraps its plans to remove 2/3 of the permanent stalls on the Cambridge market to make way for events. I was a witness to this, not this scene here as shown in the Cambridge Independent, but I was in the Tourist Information Centre and Glenys Self came in with a big stack. She had a document bundle, and it was a huge stack of papers, which was the handwritten petition that they'd collected from the market square. And she said, "Oh, I'm here to present the petition over to Mike Davey." And I said, "Can I have a look at it?" And it was a big bundle of papers. And I said, "Are you just going to give this to them?" And I said, "You probably want to have that copied, just in case they accidentally lose it, or, just pretend that it didn't happen or ignore it." So I suggested that we make a copy, and we did. And I've got a digital version, so here's the digital proof. More than 2,000 signatures on there, big stack of papers. That was then submitted into the council, as the newspaper reported, and a few days later it was confirmed the council had gone through them and clarified more than 1,700 clarified signatures there from Cambridge residents. And then, so on the 24th of February, which was yesterday, the petition was in fact presented at the full council meeting. Here's a clip of Glenys reading the speech.
We collected these signatures by speaking to shoppers who came to our market stalls. We received more than 1,800 signatures in just 8 weeks. This illustrates the depth of feeling people have for the market. The people who signed the petition are all telling the council that they do not support the current civic quarter plans. They understand how great an asset the market is and how important it is to the city of Cambridge.
We've consulted widely on this project. Feedback on our recent public consultation supported having a more flexible space, and demountable stalls would also allow us to reduce the number of stalls on a quiet day so that the market could be denser and more attractive to shoppers.
The reason for me making this video is just so that I could highlight the difference between the residents and traders creating a petition which has between 17 and 1,800 signatures, and the council's defence to say that we've consulted widely, and the feedback which we received from our widespread consultation from last year showed support for demountable stalls and support for a flexible market space. So I just wanted to compare those two things side by side so that you can see the disparity. And at this point of the video, I just want to make clear my personal bias and my interest in making this video is to demonstrate the method that the council uses, because we've seen it before, to basically ignore or overrule petitions from residents in favour of their own self-conducted consultations, which then they use as the sole basis for deciding against to listen to what the residents actually have shown in their own petitions. So I actually asked Simon Smith in an email, can you send me a link to the results of the consultation? Obviously he didn't reply. I always like to ask the councillors directly before I go searching for the thing, because you get a little taste. If they ignore you or if they respond to you, it's a little indicator of the kind of councillor they are. He ignored me. So anyway, it's not too difficult to find. You just search for it on the council's website. It says Cambridge City Council has published feedback received about the future of the Guildhall, Corn Exchange and Market Square and surrounding public space through a summer engagement programme. It was quite a wide, there's a lot to it because it's a big project, Market Square, Guildhall and Corn Exchange. So the actual demountable stalls aspect is only one tiny part of it. But anyway, I clicked on the published feedback, and here is the document, 132-page document, quite extensive, as I said. But you can go down and search for the bit which is specifically regarding the market. So, for example, question 8, what do you think is most important to address to make the project as sustainable as possible? Tick all of that apply. And then there's another question down here which is, what do you think is most important to address when designing a vibrant and busy market square as part of the Civic Quarter project? Tick all that apply. And so it says here that of 885 survey respondents, 535 people thought it was important to preserve the history of the market square when designing a vibrant and busy market square. 477 people thought it was important to add more greenery and planting. 458 people opted for more options for people to meet and sit. That's their summary, and then in their breakdown of choices, one of them is, here it is, demountable stalls, more flexibility on how the square could be used at less busy times. And it says here 9.7%. And then they say 334 choices. I'm not really sure how they work this out. 9.7% isn't 334. Anyway, the point is, that is the entirety of their basis for claiming that they have consulted widely and that there is a desire for demountable stalls and a flexible space. And that is the entire basis for how the council are now preparing to ignore and overrule the petition. So I just wanted to highlight that for your awareness. You've got, 334 people have selected this box, and 1,800 people have signed a petition specifically rejecting the idea. Let's just put the two side by side and then listen to the council when they say, we've had feedback. The petition is only one aspect of feedback, but we've got other feedback. I'm saying put them side by side and make up your own mind. What do you think the council is going for here?
Thank you very much for your feedback today and for the petition, and we welcome further feedback as we progress through the project.